everybody, this is Dan for GemmyD on Cars. Now, I'm sitting here in my sister's 2012 Mini Countryman S All-4. We've got a turbo 4-cylinder, 1.6 liter, 181 horsepower, 177 foot-pounds of torque. We've got a 6-speed automatic with the paddle shifters, and we're going to take this thing out for a ride. My sister has told me about some little twisty roads. We're going to test out the handling of this car. So, here we go. Now, as I mentioned in the video before, this is one of the most fun cars I've driven, and it's hard to take the smile off your face when you drive this car, honestly. So let's take this thing out for a ride and see what she can do. So I've got my foot on the brake. Now, one thing cool about Minis that I mentioned in the other video, there are circles everywhere. Circles, 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 circles. So this is the key. So you pop it in the slot, push it in, start button. We've got a centrally mounted tachometer here. You've got the speedometer over here. We've got a 6-speed auto. This is a interesting, quirky looking e-brake. Gonna put that down. So yeah, here we go. Gonna put it into D. I'm gonna try out the paddle shifters in a little bit, but we're just gonna stick it in D right now before we get going. So here we go. Now we are in my sister's neighborhood here in Bridgeville, PA. Spent Thanksgiving with my family here. Just take a look at her neighborhood. Beautiful. Also, there's a guy that lives here that has a Nissan GTR. There's a guy with a Audi RS5. Yes, these people have very nice taste in cars. This is such a massive hill to get down. There is the highway straight in front of me. That is 79. Now, one cool thing about this car is that the paddle shifters, you can do upshifts and downshifts from either side of the steering wheel, which I think is kind of cool. My car, for example, it's not exactly a sporting car, but you can only do upshifts on the right and downshifts on the left. But yeah, just so I can hold this camera here in my right hand and shift up and down with my left hand. I always like to hold the camera just so you can see the point of view, as opposed to just looking at my face the whole time. All right, so we're gonna snap it in sport. If you just push the stick over, so now I have control of the paddle shifters here up on the steering wheel. So left hand shifting forward. So I am shifting with my left hand, which is rare for a car. Usually you can only shift from the right side. So here we go. I'm in 4th gear, so now I'm gonna go down to 3rd with my thumb. Down to 2nd. Yeah, I don't know if Porsche's with the PDK can let you do up and down shifts from the left hand side. I think McLaren does. I know like a 720 or a 570 will let you shift up and down from the left hand of the steering wheel. But yeah, it's just sort of a nice feature that you don't have to do it with your right hand only. So yeah, Minis handle so well because you got the wheels pushed to all 4 corners. You got generally lightweight car. And the 3rd. So yeah, like I said before, it is hard to not have a smile on your face when you're driving this car. Okay, so let's test out the handling a little bit here. See, it's kind of hard to sort of get this car in a bad, I mean, since it handles pretty well, and I'd say better than a normal car, you can't really get it too upset. Yeah, this is nice. The suspension feels firm, but not too harsh. Wow, I hope nobody's coming. drop her down a gear. Yeah, since you got such a small engine with forced induction with the turbo, that thing can really sing. Wow. I have no idea where I am, but this is a nice road. Wow, this is awesome. This is what this car is meant for. Alright, I am stopped and we're just going to give her the beans a little bit. See, this is quick. This car is quick. I mean, you can sort of hear the turbo start to get going after a little bit once you get up to 3,000-4,000 RPMs, but yeah. I love this road. This is awesome. I have no idea where I am, but my sister told me just to keep going right and right and right, and we should get back to her road. See, look at this. Look at these little switchbacks. Yes, see, this is what this car is made for. Now, she said that she has driven on this road and she likes to put it back into the paddle shift just so you can decide, you know, what gear you're in, because sometimes the car doesn't want to put you in the correct gear. So we're gonna keep going. The type of road that I was just on is what this car is made for. So nice handling roads, and this is so much fun. This is honestly so much fun. This is a fun car to drive. The car revs up pretty quickly. I could hear the turbo start to go. Once you got up to a certain amount of RPMs, it's kind of cool that I'm shifting with my left hand. I don't think I've driven a car that you can shift up and down with your left hand, so that's kind of cool. If I just drop it down a gear here, see, it just kind of feels like it wants to go. And I got a truck ahead of me that is going kind of slow. Let's give her the beans a little bit. Woo! Ha This is so much fun to drive. Alright, one last time. Dropping her down. Yes. If you're a car guy like me, you need to drive a Mini. I don't care if it's a Cooper S, a Countryman. You need to drive this car because it is one of the best handling cars. Now, all these guys that like their Camaros and Mustangs, you're not gonna have the sound and the grunt that that car has. But this is a fun car to drive. And what is driving about? It's having fun, pushing it a little bit when you can, but having fun and exciting. And that's exactly what this car has in spades. So I love this car. I will always love Minis. It was just icing on the cake that they were bought by BMW back in the early 2000s, but I just can't say it enough. This is just a fun car to drive. It is very rewarding. That road that I just drove was awesome. So yeah, what more do you want? Alright, so we're gonna wrap this thing up. We are back home. I think we adequately demonstrated how much fun this car is, and it makes sense for my sister because she's had a Mini before, so she knew the type of handling and heritage that this car has. Now she's got her 2 kids, puts them in the back. This has been a great car for her. I don't know if she'll ever get another one. I'm sure she would like to hold on to this as long as she can, but this has been a memorable experience because my dad and my sister and I have always bonded over cars, and I became a big fan of Minis after she got her first Cooper, back in 2005, which is 13 years ago. I love this car. I will always love Minis, what they stand for as a car guy. So hope you guys enjoyed this little short drive of my sister's Mini Countryman S all 4 I had a blast making this video. I knew that when we came out here for Thanksgiving, I said, "Oh, Nat, can I do a video on your car?" So this was fun. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you're caught up on all my stuff. I got lots more good car content coming. So hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you on the next one. See ya.